Buenas amigos, bienvenidos de nuevo a mi canal, tu canal, nuestro canal. Yo soy EVELIUZ y esto es la Trifuerza del Hugo. Pues bueno, estaréis viendo que hoy un directo a las 12 de la noche. Pues bueno, pues sí, pues voy a hacer este directo de reacción, mi primer vídeo de reacción de un trailer. Y lo voy a hacer en directo porque todavía no lo he visto. Hoy he estado trabajando, salió a las 8:30, a las 8 llegué a casa a las 8:30. Mientras que me he duchado, he cenado y tal, he estado viendo algunas cosillas y he visto que en el evento del State Unreal de 2025 pues ha anunciado pues de Witcher 4 sería un nuevo trailer, un gameplay y tal, y lo quiero ver en directo con vosotros. No lo he podido ver antes, no lo he podido subir antes, entonces que lo voy a ver por primera vez en directo con vosotros. He buscado los enlaces, lo he preparado para el directo y ahora pues lo voy a ver con todos vosotros, ¿no? Vamos a empezar primero con el trailer que han puesto, ¿vale? Y ahora después vamos a ver el gameplay.
Sleep, is he? The ploughing plonker. Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract. We're veered off to high road. Aye, the devil's after it! Just running from!
Me va pegando tirones esto, me cago. Vamos a ver el monstruo. Wow, se ve que es una pasada, ¿no? Mira Siri.
Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Pues se ve de lujo. El trailer me ha gustado bastante. El trailer, ¿eh? Ahora vamos a poner un poquito de gameplay que se anuncia también. Lo voy a poner en lo que es modo ventana, porque se ve que se me estaba ralentizando un poco. Este lo vamos a dar en modo ventana. Igual. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And welcome to the State of Unreal at Unreal Fest Orlando. We're here to show you what's next with Unreal Engine and so much more. We are thrilled that you're able to join us. Thank you. But first things first, I'm here with Sebastian and Kitek from CD Projekt Red. We have a lot to talk
Vamos a adelantarlo un poco, así vamos a hablar de
the launch of
gameplay.
UE5.
Ahora.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw and are going to see now is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing.
Voy a bajarle la calidad porque si no.
So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional
Lo estoy viendo que me está petando esto.
monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village. All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt had Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
Sardina, si va Sardina.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one.
Wow,
Since you're
cómo
gonna
se ve,
explore
¿no?
the world on
Cómo se ve
horseback,
este
riding
juego.
needs to
Qué ganas
feel
tengo
seamless,
de
natural,
que salga,
and
macho.
just fun.
Yeah, and to support
Ha
that,
sido
we're
una fecha.
introducing
Ahora
multi-character
me
motion
sale
matching in
Fest.
Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie,
Madre
so
mía.
controlling
El
her
caballo, cómo se ve
feels
el caballo,
realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver
La
and these
capa,
machine-learned
el caballo.
deformations.
Mira,
So you've got realistic
están hablando
muscles
de eso, del
moving,
movimiento del
stretching under
caballo.
Kelpie's skin without
Que se
compromising the
ve que es
performance
una
there.
virguería, ¿eh? La física del caballo, mira. Wow.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage. And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle. And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Ciri.
Es que el motor este de el Unreal Engine 5 es con una bestia parda, este motor gráfico,
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town.
La nieve, la sombra, la física del caballo, me estoy alucinando.
It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract.
El movimiento del caballo es muy real. Que
here and explore the
montar
marketplace.
Caballo sabe que los caballos andan así, galopan así.
I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Not her again.
Not even at the Lion Exeter Fair. Now, 9 gazes why
Guau,
we
el
sent
oso.
him with a fish. For the furry rascal will often wait, and the bear's weight grants good fortune. For this feat,
Guys, notice how responsive the world is. Character actions directly affect what happens around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together.
Lo están jugando en una play.
Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Last of it, is it? Running away.
Round ones jingling in the purse.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Ah, with Churess. What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton.
While Ciri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at
La
the character
Ciri no es tan
technology
fea
that powers
como
this marketplace.
vimos los trailers
Why don't we
anteriores.
listen in on these fishmongers? They're
Es
selling
verdad
their
que se
wares,
llama
chatting
mujer,
with
ya no
customers.
está adolescente tan niña, ya es más mujer. Pero el tiempo ha pasado, ¿no? Es normal. Lleva bastante bien.
Into something more. Got
Con el cadáver, el pescado, el hielo que el pescado está
And
muy
there is
bien.
tons of tech at play here, even in this simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal smart objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Ciri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in Pillory isn't exciting enough for Valdrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with the circus. But the great performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. That's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Siri? We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we're doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at Lanexeter.
Madre mía. Ahí está el bicho.
Onward, Kelby. With what?
Thanks, guys. Seriously, it looks amazing. And we've also barely scratched the surface of what's coming in Unreal 5.6. So, here's
Wow, la verdad que
Julien to tell you even more. Thank you very much.
la verdad que me ha gustado tanto el trailer como el gameplay, ¿eh? La verdad que se ha visto genial. La verdad que, bueno, la calidad de YouTube no es la misma que la del videojuego en sí, pero en Unreal, en motor Unreal Engine este 5 es una bestia parda. He visto la física del caballo, las casas, la nieve, las sombras, el oso, cuando se ha movido la física del oso, la verdad que, vamos, una pasada. A mí me ha encantado lo que he visto. No sé vosotros si tenéis las mismas sensaciones que yo, pero va a ser un jugazo. Yo creo que puede ser de los mejorcitos de la generación. The Witcher 3 ya fue un pelotazo y este de Witcher 4, genial. Algo que tengo que decir de Siri. De Siri, pues, se ve mejor, más bonita, por así decirlo, más guapa, más bella que los trailers anteriores. La han retocado un poquito, pero es verdad que sigue pareciendo más mayor, más madura, más mujer. Es normal, ha pasado unos años en la historia y en la saga. Es normal que aparezca esta así diferente, ¿no? A que salía en The Witcher 3, porque han pasado unos años. Y yo la veo muy, muy bien. Y muchas ganas de que salga, de que nos den fecha y de pillarlo, de jugarlo. Y vamos, es mi videojuego más esperado junto con el Resident Evil 9 y el State of Decay 3. Son los 3 videojuegos que yo más espero. Pues bueno, chicos, esto ha sido este primer vídeo de reacción de tráiler aquí del canal. Espero que os haya gustado. Conforme vaya teniendo más soltura en este tipo de vídeos, pues lo iré haciendo un poquito mejor, ¿no? Esta ha sido mi primera toma de contacto con vídeos de reacción. Pues bueno, espero que haya gustado, ¿no? Y nada, pues antes de despedirme, que lo digo siempre, suscribiros a mi canal, darle un fuerte like y darle a la campanita de YouTube si que estáis al tanto de mis vídeos. Y ahora sí que sí, me despido con todos vosotros. Chao, 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 chao. Hasta la próxima. Chao.